All right, hold on. All right, let's see. Whoops. All right, sorry about that. Oh, I just realized that the audio wasn't even kicking in. What, bruh? All right, hold on. Sorry about that, everybody. Let's see. Where the fuck?
Little poke into his eyeballs.
There we go.
Bear's inviting us now.
Yeah, invite these nuts.
Inviting us now.
Oh, Bagda. Bagda.
268 now, Bear. 268.
268. All right, yeah, I'll take that.
69. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up, Raven.
69 of these nuts. These nuts are online. All right, yeah, I got. All right, yeah, we're good. All right. Turbo's deaf, and so I don't know what's going on.
He's here.
He's talking to a random person.
Okay, well,
Some nerd.
Some nerd?
Some
nerd?
Katie called him a nerd, Turbo.
Whoa, Katie, calling people nerds out here. Whoa.
Oh my god,
Katie.
I can hear everybody in your mic.
Yes.
His name is Nerd Herd.
Nerd. Oh wait, sounds familiar, but
Sounds like Turbo.
oh, damn! This person's short as hell. Okay, okay. Well,
What did he say?
Okay.
I don't know. I can't even hear him. Puppet. Puppet.
Some guy trying to talk to me.
What guy? Where?
What guy's trying to talk to you?
Where?
Oh,
All right, I'm inviting y'all in.
that's a lady.
Why is this guy's?
I found you, Bear. Oh my god. I was like, oh no. He's not on my list.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck?
What's up?
Alright.
Hi, Bear.
Yo.
Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. Also, Ray, did you send me?
I'm scared.
Katie already sent you one.
No.
I got it now.
Get out of here. No.
I'm scared of these people.
Yeah, don't be
Hurry up,
afraid.
hurry up,
Yeah,
hurry
I
up.
could laugh,
These
but it's
people
starting
are
to get weird.
fucking
Jeez.
Yeah, it was starting to get weird in there.
Yeah.
They're surrounding me. Oh god,
I
I need to get out of here.
Oh, that's funny.
We need to protect the
We're gonna
blue
be out.
ocean.
Oh, is Ocean is
No.
Ocean back? Oh no, no.
She is, but she said it's fine that you took her spot, so.
I think she has to feed her cat or something.
Okay, well I'll swap out whatever.
No,
she's
Turbo.
doing. Do I wait?
Oh,
Do
she
I?
maybe
Where
she'll
do I?
have a
Do I
cat.
join somewhere? Am I supposed to be joining?
Yeah, you're
somewhere?
joining off of me, boy. You joining
Oh,
off of
shit.
me.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah.
Message.
Why do you space that way?
There
No,
you go.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
just-
have the mirror on.
I just requested an
I'm
invite.
laggy.
Okay, there you go. Also, this is you're gonna have
Oh, it's
to.
still so laggy.
I just picked a random message that was there. Oh, if
I'm
that's
just
fine.
looking this way, otherwise I do like.
Oh, really? You guys lag at the mirror?
Well,
I
I was
think.
so laggy.
They are
I'm
the
laggy
lag.
when I look to the left.
Yeah,
Every
they,
time I
they
go
are
towards
the lag.
stairs,
They are
I
the
get
lag.
all.
They are the
funky.
lag. All right, here we go. You know, I'm just gonna go with this one. Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Oh, what the fuck?
well,
There we go.
Oh,
All right. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yo.
I didn't get an invite yet.
Oh.
Yes, I sent you. I accepted it.
Oh, did it? Why is it not working? Unless I'm dumb and
Oh my god, I'm
I thought this was a
so
costume.
laggy.
I'll try to do it again. Hold on. There you go. I'll try to send it again and see what happens.
Right, sounds
Did
good.
you turn off the mirror? Sometimes.
Yeah.
you do.
Ah,
Really?
Like
Damn.
if I look too far to the left, if I look too far to the right, it's laggy. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be staring at Raven this whole time.
aha.
I'm gonna
There
stare
we
at Katie.
Like
Lord
standing in a corner.
Darman, Lord Darman. All right.
Hi, Raven.
What are you doing in Bear's spot?
Oh, is it this? Oh, wait.
Oh shit. Cause I don't even know.
There you go. Okay.
I don't even
And
know
then
what
I
chair
go
y'all
to
are gonna be
this.
sitting at, so
Then I
I'm
click
just
this.
gonna point it this way.
Ooh. Oh,
Whoops, shit.
look at that. We really hurts the eyes.
I am the new bear. I replaced him.
Hey, get the fuck out of my seat, boy. All right, now I gotta find my actual chair. Oh,
Oh.
God
Ah.
damn.
Oh
God damn. Oh shit.
Oh, I might be a
There.
little. I might be kind of big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might take up like 2 chairs. Shit.
Hey, bear, can you see my avatar?
Squeeze
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Actually, it like fits perfect.
Really?
He actually fits perfect.
He needs to take up that second chair. His muscles.
Oh my. It's it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is.
It actually fits like fits
Like
good
how-
on that chair.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Right. Hold on. Let me see. I just gotta see if fuck. What of a bitch. If this thing won't. All right. Oh my god! I gotta zoom out just for you. What the? Oh god!
I'll change it if anything.
Hold on. It's alright. It's alright. You're good. You're good.
That avatar now.
I wish this wasn't my default. Sorry.
Oh, I can't look at your camera.
God damn.
Oh,
It's all good. Don't worry about it. All right. Let me
oh,
see.
there you go.
Oh boy.
Oh, dang it.
Whoops. Shit. Didn't mean to do that.
Gun.
She slipped off the chair. Little grease.
I've been like that
Oh,
sometimes.
sick.
They're pretty slippery.
There you go.
See what my FPS look like. Yeah, that's kind of what I guessed it'd be.
65?
Son
20.
of a bitch.
Actually,
Oh.
sorry, 15.
All right. There we go. I'm trying to get the chat on the hands.
Alright, I got it up to 30.
Alrighty. There we go. Well then.
Oh, you're starting. My
Yeah,
bad.
okay, got that. Good. Yeah, shut the fuck up. No.
What's that?
down.
Anyways, Hope y'all having a good day, good weekend. Let's see where
Yes,
is.
sir.
And
Yeah.
let's get this
Sure.
thing started. Let's get this thing started. Also,
A
what's
late
I'm trying
start?
to. Yeah, I'm trying to get this thing going on the get the chat on my wrist. There we go. All right then. Hey there, everybody. Beargunson here with the Beargunson podcast, and on my right is Ray, and then over here on the other right next to her is
Sorry.
good old Lord Darman,
So,
and then over here on my left, we got a bit of a kicks mix with the Paimon Master Chief. We got Katie and the what kind of fucking hat you wearing? What you wearing? God damn.
It's a
Right.
bandana.
Oh, it's those underwear.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
What the heck?
That was like that was like a
Underwear.
thing. Like, those underwear on their head.
And then all the way to the very left is Turbo.
You're
Oh,
Our
it
welcome.
does
co-host.
look like underwear.
Right?
Because
It
it has the
does.
two holes in the side. I thought those were leg holes.
Yeah.
Those leg holes. I'm
Oh,
so
yes.
sorry. I didn't even.
triangle.
I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was like, is
Maybe
that
it's
a thing? I was like, maybe that's a thing. Maybe I'm missing.
Oh, maybe it is. You know, you never know. It could be a fashion statement. It could be a fashion statement.
Wow. 2020.
Could be.
Yeah, cool. 2020 fashion statement. Also,
Can be.
hold on one second. Something's causing me to lag for some odd reason.
Everyone's lagging.
Yeah, no, I think I just got too many things open at once. Probably what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
It's 39. I can't believe in 2 weeks. All right, because next week you can't do anything.
Episode
40 is in 2
39. Right. 40. Sheesh. So 40 is going to be coming out next Sunday, which will be awesome. Can't wait for that to happen. Also, hopefully the stream is running smooth on everyone else's end. So.
Gotcha.
But yeah, anyways, but yeah, how y'all doing? You know, Kicks, I see you been getting wet lately. You know, how's your weekend been going?
Going. It's going.
It's just going.
Wait, isn't
Yeah,
this
it's
Kick's
going.
first
It just-
time?
It's just going places. No, it's not his first
I
time.
second that.
Oh.
Life
It's
is
just-
going.
Yeah, life is going. Nah. It kind of
Yeah.
slow actually this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have the Lego set that I'm building back here. Ah,
Where?
I have lag. That lag exists. Oh, my boy.
Hey, no worries. It's all good. But yeah, hey, anything new with you? Anything new? I feel like it's been a while since we last spoken to you. I know you've been on the
other-
podcast before in the past, but
Yeah.
sheesh, it's been a while.
I got a ferret.
You got a ferret. Yo, what'd you name it?
Badger.
Badger.
She looks like a little badger. But I call her
Nice.
Crackhead for short.
Wait, why
Hey,
do you
named
call
your
it
ferret
crackhead?
Badger? Why would you name it another animal?
Because she looks like a badger. Why not?
This is my dog. His name is Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
had a cat
my-
named Piggy.
This is my.
yeah, you had a what now?
Did.
I'd be so
No,
mad if I was a
had-
cat. And
I
somebody
had a
named
cat
Pig.
named
This is
Scooby
my.
Scooby.
pufferfish,
That's not bad. Okay, I
Goldie.
mean,
because it was
I
after
found
a
a cat in
dog.
the pig barn.
Wait, what
I
now?
named it Piggy.
You named it what?
I
What'd you
had
name a
a cat.
pig? You had a cat named it
I had a
Piggy.
cat named Piggy because I found it in the pig barn.
What? Were y'all gonna turn that cat into bacon or something?
No.
oh Lord, Jesus.
Jeez.
No.
I mean, hey, I know in other
Maybe
places
like-
they do be turning cat into bacon. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
No.
no.
That
Is that a
is
thing? Can you do that?
in
At your
China.
local Chinese restaurant.
Of course, yeah. Go to
They do it in a lot of places,
I
honestly.
don't think they really do it anymore, except for some places.
I hope nobody does it.
I mean, probably the
Maybe
Islanders,
wants to
most
eat his
likely.
cat.
I mean, think about it. Look at other places where, like normally for us, we keep them as pets, like dogs, and other places that eat them as
Who was
cuisines.
telling me?
And
Somebody
then-
was telling me they eat guinea pigs.
They probably
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that-
probably do.
Yeah, in a lot of countries. I went to Ecuador, and I remember like when I was a kid, I was like, "Oh, they got like a bunch of guinea pigs. Like, I want one." They're like, "You want one?" I'm like, "Yeah, hell
Oh
yeah!"
yeah,
I
I
was
think
like,
it was you.
"Yeah," and I was like, "Damn, they won't let me bring that on the plane." They're like, "This is food." I was like, "What? What?
Yeah, like,
Snack,
oh,
you
Guinea
know?
pig?"
yeah, like
Giant chicken nugget.
Even here, you can still get them. Like you can
Oh,
go
My
to
ferret,
stores
for
and
sure.
shit.
my ferret trying to take my sock.
Wait, what now?
What?
My ferret's trying to take my sock.
Your ferret is trying to take your
Ew,
sock.
your special sock? That's gross, dude.
No.
Ew.
Yo, you gotta
Oh,
hide.
man.
Yo, you gotta hide that
That's
shit.
so
You know,
nasty.
now you
Not
gotta.
that
You can't
sock.
put it underneath the bed. You gotta put it like in a safe. You know, you gotta put it protected,
It's
code
under his pillow.
protected.
Oh
You gotta
my
put it in your
Under his
closet.
pillow.
Yeah,
I hope you
closet.
never accidentally put that sock on.
If it comes out crusty, it's
Pregnant. It's
Ew.
pregnant.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Remember,
See-
if you watch Big Mouth, you'll know what happened to the pillow.
Oh, wait. Why the pillow?
Oh, yeah, and that's it. He bangs a pillow in that
Yeah.
show. That's what it is.
Oh,
Or he ends up getting like pregnant, I think.
wait, what?
Oh fuck.
Her brother.
What?
Interesting.
Pregnant pillow? What? This
Yeah,
is.
it's- you have to see the show. It's messed up, but
Yeah.
It's
it makes
funny.
sense. though.
Interesting-
It's funny,
interesting.
Yeah. It's hilarious. It's messed up, but it's hilarious because it makes a lot of sense. It's
Yeah,
very-
That's
show
pillows.
about like puberty.
We have hormone monsters.
Ah. Interesting. But no,
Anyway.
Katie, how's your day been going, huh? How's your day?
It was good. My
Yeah.
dad came over with his girlfriend and just kind of hung out. Didn't do too much today.
Okay. Interesting.
It was
Interesting.
nice. I was a little hungover.
Oh.
I went out. My local bar did emo night, so
Oh.
I had to
Emo
go.
night? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Let me-
fun.
Gee, I wonder what bar that is.
It wasn't McGlynn's. It was the Golden Fleece.
The
Oh,
golden with the golden
what?
fleas? Never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a flea, but it's golden.
It's golden.
Not worth a lot.
Not worth a- yeah. It's a gold dust. There you go. But sounds sounds like you had a fun weekend though.
Yeah, I did. It was nice.
Nice. Anything new with you since the last time we spoke?
Oh, I don't know if I guys told you, but there's this anime. It's only like 12 episodes, but I like binged it in a day, and it's called Erase.
That's
Oh,
a
You
good anime.
watched the
Oh, yeah,
race.
really
That's a
good.
big anime.
Nice.
Sad.
It's
Really good.
it's really good. Wait,
Yeah.
have you ever seen it before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, hey.
It's a great
Nice.
anime. It's really sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Achoo. So wait, have you seen it, Ray? Have you seen the anime before?
No.
Erased. But about to erase you out of this episode if you don't watch it.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's all right. It's all good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely watch it. You better watch it after this episode. Better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna hold it
will.
against you. 12 episodes. Katie binged
Okay,
it in one day.
I will binge watch it.
You should be able to binge it in 1 hour.
Okay.
Totally possible.
Half a day.
Half
Just
a day.
skip eating and using the restroom.
It's a good thing I have a whole bin full of snacks.
Nice. But anywho, well, glad to hear your weekend went well. Awesome anime too. Glad you were able to watch
Yeah,
it.
it was really
Glad you
good.
liked it too.
Yeah.
Well, now let's move on to Turbino. How's your weekend been going, huh?
Her penis.
Pretty freaking awesome.
Nice.
So- Yeah, it was
And-
pretty intense.
It seemed like you went to a few abandoned areas, huh, over the weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I went to the same place I went to last week, but this time I actually like rode more and didn't get hurt. So
Whoa,
yeah, it was really cool. I brought my drone too, and I got some like awesome drone footage. So I'm
nice.
actually really excited to check it out. But it also started like snowing, so I was like, oh, like the weather
Oh, sheesh.
changed literally like the night before. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like 50. Okay, cool. And like
Yeah.
go there, like 37 snow. Like what? That just changed. It totally
Bruh.
sucked.
Yeah,
We
when the
also-
snow starts snowing in, it definitely ruins the
Just got
fun
beat,
sometimes.
Jake.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't snow bad. Like it was like flurries, but I mean, it wasn't like building up. But
Yeah.
it was really cool. It was really awesome. That city's like really it's really creepy. Also, I found out like more like info on it. It's pretty much like from this like during the 70s. It was like high prime, just like the spot to go. I think a president was
Ooh,
there at
really?
one point. Yeah, a president at
Oh,
one
wow.
point stayed there. Like it was awesome. And then when they're happening was, I guess, like just hard times. Just after a while, like
Yeah.
buildings got old and it cost money to upkeep, and they had like several properties, and like I guess the dude made some bad investments, started running out of money, and then they sold to
What the
one company. What
fuck?
is
Whoops.
happening?
I have no idea what's happening. Like I can't. Like I could not stop moving. I don't know why.
Turbo should buy that city and call it Streamcationville.
No, that place. You do not want to buy that.
There we
place.
go.
That's gonna be a lot of
No.
money to renovate.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sheesh. I know, like, hey, there should be a new crib. Get Streamcation based over there.
Right. Well, there's plans that they're gonna like dynamite the whole place and then just
Oh,
build a
really?
whole new place. Yeah, it's supposed to be this whole new, brand new place with a casino and all that. So,
Oh,
but I
shit.
think the plans that were to do that were before COVID, and then COVID happened, so the place
Oh,
is just been
okay.
sitting there and like nothing's happening.
So, like,
It's
they
pretty
just
funny on
never
the way
went to.
there. It says like, "Welcome to the new coming in 2020, like the new
Yeah.
Novell." I think it's called Novell or something. It's like the new Novell, like
Huh.
new casino, this, that, and it's like it's kind of crazy because it's like that billboard says it's coming 2020. It's a little,
Yeah, it's a little past
2022,
that.
and there's
Yeah.
nothing. This place is
4
worse than
years
before.
later.
Yeah, place
Also,
is crazy though. It's
hey,
creepy
yo,
though.
Ari, how's it going?
And there's people that are there like that you don't know because it's just like an abandoned like city sort of, what I mean? So like or like little town or
Ghost town.
whatever. But yeah, so
Yeah.
like it'll be like you'll just be chilling, and all of a sudden you're just like in the distance you hear like a giant boom, because it could be somebody like could be like a door falling off like a building and just tumbling all the way
Oh,
down,
yeah,
or
for
somebody
sure.
breaking glass, just making a mess, or you don't ever know. Like it's so creepy.
Haunted.
Oh,
I went to the ski lift. I rode my dirt bike up the ski lift, like like all the way up, and even the ski lift. I'm like, God damn, this is so creepy because it's all like still there. Like, ugh,
yeah.
You should have
it's
did a
weird.
live stream.
You should have.
You don't get the best service up there because you're like in the mountains. So
Makes
I got
sense.
a whole bunch of GoPro footage, and I'm gonna make like a
Good
YouTube
place
video
to
on
get
it. It's gonna be
murdered.
kinda cool. Yeah, actually, that is a good place to get
know-
murdered. It's really creepy.
Give her
I didn't
ideas.
say that. You did hear
Don't
that
give-
from me. It's
don't
a
give
joke,
Raven
people. It's a
ideas.
joke.
We
on a
all
quick
know this. Don't give her ideas.
on a quick note, I know we got a few places over here in Cali where there's a couple of banded areas where people could go hiking at. One of them used to be like a little like it was supposed to be like the starting base for the Nazis to invade in California, and
damn.
they paid or like they got a couple like this one couple to like kind of hide them in their because they makeshifted their own little like sanctuary in like the mountains, like all deep in like secluded by mountains and all that. And
Interesting.
yeah, they had their own like kind of water supply. They had their own farm going on, like self-sufficient energy and everything. And yeah, like they like the story is like they met this couple. They got talking. They were talking about their little house area, and they got them to pretty much allow troops to pretty much hide there. And the FBI caught onto it and raided the whole place. And it's been
Nice. Got
yeah,
him.
it's crazy. Like, imagine if World War II landed like in America, like successfully. Imagine that. Like, sheesh. But yeah, good thing the feds were on top of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, like imagine West Coast California wouldn't be California. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy place, dude. It's too many stairs, especially
Yeah.
because there's like 500 steps, and they're a bit uneven now, of
God.
course, because of age. And so we were going down there. Our calves, the back of our calves, were burning like crazy.
Oh jeez.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that sounds intense.
yeah, I forgot the name of the place, but definitely interesting. I would go back there again, but I don't know if it's still open right now because of
Oh,
COVID
really?
and all that. And I know that they're
Yeah,
planning on knocking down a few structures and building something.
Fix your mic
in there.
is on.
Yep.
But-
Alright.
I know that in a town that I used to
Where was
live,
yours?
there's an insane asylum. I can't
Asylum.
talk. Yes, thank you.
Town of Salem.
I can't talk.
Salem.
And it's abandoned, and you can actually take a tour of it or like investigate it, but you have to pay to do it.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That's why.
The ones
But
that
it
are
is
cool are
pretty
the ones
interesting, though.
don't that you
Yeah.
know something happened in.
There is a
Oh.
spot in Pennsylvania. I was telling Turbo about it.
I went there. I went there. Penhurst Asylum.
There's a
Place is awesome.
abandoned city, whole city abandoned. in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, and it's because there's a coal mine that's still burning to this day. You
Yep.
can still go there.
What?
It's what
That's
Silent Hill's
crazy.
based off of.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Sheesh.
Pretty crazy.
I'm down to
place.
go, by the way, if you ever want to plan that out.
Hey,
Kyrie, I'm down to go
Turbo,
Okay.
you want to
Nice.
go to the dome?
with a drone.
Huh?
What?
Wanna go to the Arizona domes?
The dome?
I'll go.
They
Why
closed that up to the public because there's a lot of stuff people do there, and there's a lot of negative activity that goes on there.
Like
Uh-oh.
homeless butt sex?
No,
Jeez. What the what?
no, negative
What?
spirit entities, whatever.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
People do witchcraft there.
Oh, yeah,
man.
fuck that. I'm not going to that.
You
That's
won't
brujeria.
catch me near there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brujeria. I do not do that.
Chicken.
Rain area
I
51.
don't
Hey,
mess with
but you
that.
know what? Talking about
I'll
insane
make you
asylums.
tacos if you go.
Nope.
Oh my
not
God.
worth it. That's the only time taco ain't worth it.
But talking about insane asylums, there is one near where I'm at that it was abandoned. Like all the lab equipment, the blood samples, and all the files were
Mhm.
just left there. And I mean, there's a lot of stories on it. Like one of the more popular ones is that one of the patients there, I guess, killed the priest in the chapel, and
Oh,
they
damn.
all the patients started to escape, and they pretty much just abandoned it after that. And
Did
Jesus.
they catch them? Like, I don't know.
no, like I don't know because some
Well,
people were
there's
able to
public
sneak
meeting.
in there, but they got caught by the cops. And
no.
apparently, from what they say, quote unquote, is that it's being used as a military training facility. But like there's nobody that goes in there. Like nobody ever goes in there, and
So-
Turn that
so-
into an aircraft field.
it's
Damn.
crazy shit. Like people like they recorded it and they got it on YouTube and everything. It's
Damn.
crazy. I'll actually send you links to the video of it.
Yeah, I
it's
got one
pretty
by
crazy.
me. You're not supposed to go in there. It's very
Yeah.
creepy. And then there's one
Poopy.
in PA, Penhurst Asylum. That place is crazy because they would do like experiments on the people and shit.
yeah.
Or they
Oh,
would keep them
sh-
like, bro, they would keep them tied. Like if you would like cause problems, they're like, you know what, fuck it, put them in the chair, and they'll just keep them like they would strap their head to a wood chair like this, and their arm they would just have
Sheesh.
to sit there until like
Aw.
they're like ready to take them off. Like, all right, are you ready? Like, are you ready to, you know, they'll leave them there for like a whole day just sitting down. Like even
Yeah.
in prison, if you have solitary confinement, you're in a room, but you could like walk around in the room, you know?
Right.
And this, you're literally strapped to a chair and you're just sitting there for 24 hours. Like it was
That sounds
terrible.
kinky.
It's horrible.
Oh my.
No,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know, like in
no.
some, I don't know, like I know each state probably does it differently, like with their psych ward patients, but like I know for the most part, like like even like say if there were like a 5150, you know, like definitely like you would still treat them humanely as much as
I don't think
possible,
so.
but
I don't think this place was known for like
Yeah.
having like a dungeon and stuff. Like
It's probably
it's pretty
real
bad.
old
That's why,
school.
yeah, it's called
Yeah.
Penhurst Asylum. Check it out. There's a bunch of stories that, like, you know, I'm pretty sure there's a few people that
Yeah.
were like, it was just kind of like, yo, like people didn't want to deal with them. They would just send them there. But we're
Yeah.
talking like old. This is like
This is like
1940s,
way back in the day.
1920s.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, now
or
it's
like
like just used as
sheesh.
a like a haunted asylum,
like
or
when the
haunted
iron lungs
attraction.
were a thing, you know.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Eastern State Penitentiary.
20s, 40s, 60s. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I just said. Yeah. they
Oh,
switched
okay,
it
yeah.
to-
I actually have pictures of being in there, and it's
yeah, that place is
it's
creepy.
terrifying.
That's a place where like there's one place where like you go somewhere like, oh yeah, this is, you know, it's a
Shit,
place, and
goddamn.
it's like, but there you actually get like the weird
Yeah.
vibes.
I
You're in
remember
there,
I was
like,
sitting
yo,
in one
this
of
does
the
not feel good
cells.
in here.
I was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
going into places I really should just walking around, and like one of the cells was just sitting there. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go in there and see how it is. Super, super tiny, and just rust and everything was in there, and it was super
Yeah.
Damn.
creepy.
Yeah, that place is
Facts.
creepy.
I have a lot of pictures of that place on my Instagram.
That place is good. That place is really good. It's scary
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
want to
like,
go to a scary place.
Oh, you know, honestly, if we ever get a
You go
good
in your
trip to
closet.
go there, you know, like for a Streamcation vacation, I'd definitely be willing to go.
Have
Even
you
if
heard
it's
of
fl-
Yeah.
I'm with
What's
that.
this app called? There's an app on your phone where if you download it, it'll take you to different areas, like spooky areas.
Spoopy areas.
What was it called? I forgot what it was called.
I gotta say the scariest places though, I'll say this: the scariest places or the coolest places you'll find, it's always word of mouth because they don't want people to know about it.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
won't find it on map. It's always like, oh, where is this? Like even the place where I'm going to, it's not like literally. I have to remember an exit and then take a road and just remember to get off on it. There's no like entrance. You have to like go through a gate that's like it's broken open. You know what I mean? It's super creepy.
You know,
That's the
honest,
best way though.
you know, honestly, there was a place like that, but me and my friends hated going there because it wasn't. It got ruined by some guys. But anyways, like, so there was this like old mine, and there was an old couple. There
What?
was an old couple jogging by. They said that they've been there for like 20 years and never even heard of it. And I'm
What
like,
the hell?
what?
Right, they're just dragging by no abandoned. I've seen
Yeah.
videos of abandoned mines where like people hear noises and like it gets
Yeah.
caught in the video and there's no one
Yeah.
there. That's so creepy. Mines are creepy. Anything underground to me
Creepy and
Oh,
cool.
is
man.
creepy. Yeah, it's creepy and cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like anything
It-
underground is like whoa, like 'cause it's like another world. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
us
it
feel like, oh,
is.
like you're
It
outside on
is.
top of the land, you build a building, but like, yo, you don't know what's underground. Like,
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
there's times where like they said they found cars down there and stuff. Like how? How's there cars down there? Like how
I
do they
mean,
even get
you'll be
down there?
surprised.
Someone,
And then even though like, the water can retain very well in mines and it stays really cool in there even on a really hot day.
Yeah.
And the part that I will say this though about this particular mine compared to another mine I've been to, it was the entrance was like a literal gopher hole for a human. It was you literally had to like crouch to where your knees were in your chest without hitting your head against the beams.
Oh, you
I
had
don't
to
even
like
know.
crouch in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
you-
the hole.
I don't even like how did they even do this? And then but
That's
when
awesome.
when we got in there was this gigantic hole like by the tunnel where you would get out to actually stand up, and it was filled with water and who knows how deep it was.
Oh jeez.
But
Or how long that water's been there, you know? That's
yeah,
another
oh
thing,
it
is
was
when
it was
you're
gray and
mines-
murky. It was gray and murky.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, when you're in
Yeah.
like when you're underground, not just mines, you're underground. You don't know like I remember. You remember old missile silos? You have to go there with gas masks, not
Oh,
because like
sheesh.
there's no air, but because the air has been in there for so long and hasn't circulated, and it's just chilling there. You don't know what's in the air. Like you'll be breathing in old ass air that's just been like
No,
bacteria
man.
grows in the
Just a
air.
little
It's
sniff.
crazy. Yeah, like you can get like really sick and just kind of die
Never
and stuff.
thought of anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's
I
really
know.
cool.
And you know what makes the thing worse too? Like especially with that day, that there are some guys just kind of hanging out there, and they lit an entire matchbox on a wooden post inside there, and it smoked the entire area. Just
Fucked
smoked.
up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was like, bro, like it was all cloudy and everything, and you could barely like really see anything, and then it was kind of making everyone cough up a bit. And I'm like, yeah, we got to get out of here. It's not
Oh,
even.
jeez.
It wasn't even like safe
I'd be
to
scared of
be
a
in there.
collapse. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Locked in
it's
there. It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah,
sheesh.
underground stuff is
Yeah.
awesome. You know, there's like if you ever like go into like the crazy Google search, if you're ever bored,
Mhm.
like look up like underground society because they're saying there's like people that live underground. You know what I mean? Like there's
I
like
think-
whole underground cities and stuff, and we like
Yeah,
don't
I
really
think it
know
was
about
in Europe, right? There's something like that, like a whole
I don't know.
Oh, really?
underground, crazy
Man.
like tunnelways
They
and stuff
said-
all across the city.
They said during World War II, they're like there's a whole underground like city or whatever that was discovered by the Germans, and that was like one of the reasons why like the world had to the war had to end. I don't know why. It's like this whole thing, it's called like Operation Paperclip. It's pretty cool, but it's all like classified information. It goes in because then you get like then you get like the conspiracy theories, and you get all
Oh,
the,
for
like you know what I
sure,
mean. So it
for
starts
sure.
to get like okay, like is this even believable? But some stuff is cool. Like yo, hold on, if the
Yeah.
government actually like mark this down, like there is something going on, like but they're trying to hide it, like why? And it's like
Yeah, it's
whoa,
sick.
you know. But yeah,
Mhm.
there is. I do believe like there's stuff. Now here, how about this? You know, obviously during wars they made underground like bunkers and silos, you know. And there's
Sure.
cool ones if you like YouTube them. Like there's people that go underground, and it's like literally like miles of like just underground facilities, and it'll be like you go in a room and it's just like filled with like hazmat suits. You go in another room, it's just filled with like old food, like old rations. Obviously, you can't
Yeah.
eat it anymore; it's bad now. But
It's-
it's so creepy. They
I can
had
still eat it. Be a little late.
Yeah,
I
hey,
mean,
you know,
can
honestly,
eat it, but
I mean, hey, you know what's funny? Talking about the old rations. So a guy that's a YouTuber, I don't even know if he's still alive. I'd be surprised if he is, but he would get old World War II, like any era of military MREs, he would try it out. In the
Oh,
instant
Lord.
coffee that came with it, the crackers and everything.
Okay,
would
that,
eat
I
it.
mean,
He
I
would
know what
eat
you're
it,
talking
and
about.
surprisingly, he's still alive. Some of that stuff looked terrible. He said it smelled
Yeah.
rancid. And
I
then,
bet.
oh
You're
man,
eating like
MREs
50-year-old
only-
food.
MREs are only supposed to last 5 to 10 years.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, well, the modern ones do. Some depending on which ones, some can last up
Yeah.
to 20 years, but those are the
Yep.
older ones. But
Oh,
that's
yeah,
if
from
they were
London.
stored properly. But the ones that he got, some of them looked like the packaging wasn't
Well, really?
completely
Oh
That
decorated.
shit was
god.
already out in
Yeah.
the war and came back.
Yeah.
It came back in the.
But yeah,
Oh
check
man.
that out. Check that out.
Oh
like
yeah,
underground
for
stuff is
sure.
really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you guys ever like now during I know during wars and stuff, they like the US government made like underground tunnels and stuff that connected like pretty much all of the US. And at one point they had like something in here in New York. Now it's open to the public. You can go because they don't use it anymore. But there's a tunnel that connects like New York all the way to like Washington DC, and they were like had copies of like
What?
the Declaration of Independence and all that. Like all that was just in case like shit went down, they would like send it all into this underground silo, and it was really cool. I
Fire.
mean, yeah. I mean, now it's closed. They don't use that tunnel anymore. They probably made a new one that's way better. But this was
Yeah.
from
Oh,
like
yeah.
World War II or something like that.
Like bullet trains
Pretty
and
cool.
shit.
Bullet trains?
Underground.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right?
think they have
They got-
one out here in New Mexico because I
Yeah, I
live right
wouldn't be
next to
surprised.
What,
the-
bullet train?
I
or
live
one of those
right
tunnels?
next to the National Labs. So
No, I don't know about bullet train. We're talking about tunnels. Like I
Oh, the
think it
tunnels,
was
the
just,
tunnels,
like,
yeah.
just in case there was like nuclear fallout or something, they could like go back and forth.
Underground
Even in like in the White House, there's like a
Yeah.
thing where if something happens, like it brings him straight underground, and then he can go to like several safe places, but we don't know about it.
Right.
Supposedly, like,
I mean,
that's what
hey,
happens.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I honestly
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Imagine me talking about this while you hear someone knocking on the door.
Like, FBI, open
Yeah.
up!
FBI, open up!
You know too much.
People would have to take you in.
You guys know of Iron Mountain? Do you guys know
Iron Mountain. I've never heard
Iron
of
Maiden?
it.
Iron Mountain.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden?
If you ever work for like a corporate store, or if you ever do any kind of like high intel security, like even if you work at like I don't know, if you work at like Walmart or
Walmart.
something, yeah, like
Yeah.
HR stuff, all that stuff that gets backed up, right? Anything that has to be hard copies or even on the cloud, it usually goes to this place called Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain is like I think it might be by you, Kix. It's out in the west, but it's literally a base made in a mountain, like in a stone mountain.
It's like a
And
data
it's like
center.
you got to go miles. Yeah, you got to go miles in. But it's not just data. They store like anything. If you want to like, you can put like a dot. I'm like, hey, like I got this like piece of paper or something. You can send it to Iron Mountain and they'll keep it in there for you.
They store
You know,
everyone's
they
old
store
data.
everything. Everything's stored there for all corporations and stuff. Everything is stored in there, and it's miles. If you go on YouTube, it's like they have like a visitor section, like so you can kind of see what it's like. But it's like literally you're going in the mountain, like the gates open up, you go into the mountain and for like a mile, and then like the gates close, and then like you keep going, and then just like it's just data centers and
Nice.
keep copies of like documents. It's really cool.
Huh.
That's fire.
Interesting.
Nice.
Nice.
You guys
But-
want to know a cool fact that I learned today?
Oh, what did you learn?
So Delaware was the first state to sign the Constitution, and they signed it at, it's not the original one, but the Golden Fleece that I went to yesterday. It was the place where they signed the Constitution, was at the Golden Fleece Tavern.
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I thought
Nice.
you were gonna say something about pickles, but all right.
Yeah,
I did drink pickles. I
Damn.
have been eating them.
Oh,
They're
have
Yeah.
you now?
delicious. I sent Raven a video.
Oh, of eating pickles.
Pickles?
Huh? Pickles. Huh?
Yeah.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink. Wink,
Shout out
wink.
to
Pickles. Yeah.
it was hot.
Just watch somebody eat a pickle. hmm
Wink, wink. Watching pickle eaters. Huh?
Oh Jesus.
No, it was a pickle.
Yeah. Righty.
It was a cucumber.
Cucumber.
God.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
No.
I don't even wanna
Hey,
know
so-
you guys love each other.
So, Lo-Fi, how's your weekend been going? Huh? How's the weekend been going?
It's been I mean, I just exist in this world at this moment.
Yeah.
Just been job hunting and stuff. Life is hard, but it could be
Oh,
harder.
man.
Could
For
be,
sure.
so,
You always gotta look on the bright side. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, look at you right now. Look, building muscles over here.
Yeah, I'm looking sexy.
Yeah.
Build a bear.
Looking good.
Sexy and you know it.
Yeah, I don't really do too much other than just look into PC parts and stuff like that. Just a big
Yeah.
tech guy.
Yeah, I mean that's cool.
Yeah, I don't
So
really have any interesting things to say, But hey, I learned how to put a cereal box. Like I actually close the cereal box, just fold it.
Nice.
whoa,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
big plays.
so
Yeah.
since you're into tech, so what do you think about the whole VR gear kind of bumping up? What do you
I
think?
I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. I feel like VR gaming is definitely going to be like the next type of norm gaming, probably in like the
Mhm.
next 20,
Are you gonna
15.
start a Sword Art Online in real life?
Yeah, you're going to be like nerve gear
Yes.
shoot into the game. I
It's
mean,
like pew pew pew.
playing games are all about being immersed into the game. So VR
Mm.
does a pretty good fucking job at doing that, feeling really immersed into stuff. So I can definitely see a lot of, well, at least a lot of single player or like multiplayer as VR chat and stuff like that being, you know, like this. Now, like battle royales, no, I don't know any of that shit would be VR, but I mean it could be.
Hey,
Anything
you
could be
never
in
know.
VR.
Yeah,
So,
I mean Elon
but
Musk can be in VR. There you go. I mean
yeah,
he's
I
gonna.
really like the tech behind VR too. It's really nice. Like, all the models and stuff and how everything moves and matches your hand and all that kind of crazy stuff. It looks really sick. Very complicated though. Really cool.
Yeah. So what do you think about like full body tracking, like with the feet and the hips and all that good stuff?
It's sick. Like I don't really know how it works, but like I see like the sensors and stuff like that are. I think like doesn't the Oculus Quest have like the cameras that shoot out your where the eyes would be and it tracks your hands and stuff like that?
Yeah. So I know. I think the hand part is an experimental feature. Right now,
Super
I
sick.
know they say it's there,
Yeah.
but like so like if you were to like drop your controllers down and just try to use your hands for it, I mean sometimes it works. I mean at least on mine, my Quest 2, I had to kind of like enable it manually sometimes, but yeah, like I know
Crazy.
like the fact that you don't need base stations for the Quest 2 is it's pretty good. It's not too bad at all.
Yeah, it's really
And
sick.
for the price, for the price
Yeah, two
is
ninety
a real
nine.
kicker. Yeah, $299.
Really good price.
For the I think it's for the 64 gigabyte variant, and then
Yeah,
the 256 gigabyte variant, I believe, is what like $100 more. I think.
Yeah.
when I did play VR, I played VR for a month. I had a Quest 1 and I used Mr. Kyrer's Quest 2. Uh,
Okay.
I loved it. It was fun, but it fucked me up. I ain't gonna hold
Really?
you. I had a headache for a month.
Oh.
I thought something was wrong with me, man. I was like, what the fuck? But it was sick. It really, like, when I say I was like, oh, damn. What the fuck? Mind blowing. It's like when as a kid you play like SNES, old school like 2D platformers and stuff like that, and then you go
Hmm.
to Mario 64 and shit. You're like, holy shit, this shit is advanced as fuck. Everything
Right.
looks so realistic. Obviously now it's like this shit look like ass, but
Yeah.
Beautiful
but I
graphics.
feel like in the next 10 years of like VR and shit, like it's gonna be that kind of scope where like shit's gonna look even more hyper realistic and shit. It's gonna be
Oh
nutty.
man. And then what do you think about AR?
Augmented
Is it
reality.
augmented reality?
Yeah, like with the Google glasses or the Microsoft glass or lens,
I
right?
think
Something like
it's
that.
sick, but maybe just for like work purposes. I can't really see someone just, wearing augmented reality glasses just every day, just walk around. I feel like, because then everyone's gonna have fucking glasses on,
Imagine.
unless it's like contacts. If they do it in contacts, that's probably like
Oh,
way in the
that's even
Sheesh.
future.
cooler.
That's it.
We're
Oh,
gonna
imagine that.
we're
But
gonna
I
pull up for
do
you
Like,
guys.
I do like how like it could definitely help you work applications and stuff like that. And I guess I remember seeing like a video about it where this someone was using it in a kitchen and it had like a cookbook and all that stuff and telling you how to chop things up. That's fire. I like it. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. But I don't look too much into AR, so but that's like my perspective of it. I guess it's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I never got dove too deep into the like knowledge of AR. I mean, I'm familiarized with it, especially because of like Google Glasses and the Microsoft
Yeah,
glasses, right? Or is it Microsoft Lens or Google Lens?
I think it's lens.
Lens, Microsoft
Is it?
Lens. Because I know Microsoft made one earlier. Google got one. I think does Apple got one now? I'm pretty sure Apple got one of those by
Most
now.
likely. Most
Yeah.
likely.
And then I know Elon Musk is developing some VR and probably AR
Yeah,
tech as well.
Nerve Link, I think, right?
Yeah.
Nerve Link.
Link.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
So much stuff with the brain. It's gonna be
Sheesh.
scary.
I know,
So
right
I
now.
love tech.
online.
I love tech, but it's scary.
Yep.
How
I
fast
mean,
it advanced.
you know,
Did
it's
not
crazy.
learn.
Yeah, we did not learn because you know it's crazy too. Because I actually just started getting back into watching SAO, but I'm on the was it season like technically 4, right? Like the with the Alicization.
Isolation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because there's like 2 parts of it, and so I'm on the second season of that, and yeah, I was like, man, I'm like, imagine if tech came to the point where they are able to like take your inner like self, like your soul and all that, and then put it into a whole other world with
Oh,
other
yeah.
souls and all that. That is insane. Like,
I think
Yeah.
it's definitely possible because when it comes down to it, I think our brain just stores data, just like a computer
yeah,
stores data into
Yeah,
our drive. We have our memories and stuff like
Not my head.
that.
no, are you sure about that?
So
You sure about
I definitely
I
feel
don't
like
even remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
Raven has stuff that she does not want to talk.
I feel like it's definitely
Whoa.
possible for shit like that to definitely be in the future because
Yeah,
everything is data. I feel like everything comes down to data, whether bit by
data.
bit or whatever. So
Right.
yeah, 100% can see it. It'd be insane though. Like you could just copy yourself. You know, say you get old
Oh
and you die,
man.
and you just copy yourself to wherever present like backup file you have of yourself, and just
Yeah.
But then again, it'd be would that really be you at that point? You know?
Right, because I know there was one episode on SAO where like the one girl was kind of like in a coma state, but her mind was put into the machine, and so she can like virtually kind of like live a life, but
Yeah, Alice.
right, but it got no, not Alice. It was another
Oh.
one. It wasn't
Oh,
Alice.
no?
No, so basically it was the same. Yeah, it was the same machine almost, but it was on another person originally as like a kind of like a beta testing, right?
Oh.
She had
And
AIDS. No, bro, no, really, she had AIDS when she was born. She was born with AIDS, and
I don't
it
remember
was
that part. I don't remember that part.
I gotta rewatch SAO.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember that part, but all right. But
Can you be
basically,
born
but
with
imagine
AIDS?
though. But
That's
imagine
actually
though, if
born with
someone
AIDS?
was in a vegetable state and but they can contact you through a machine, but like they wouldn't be able to move, but they can like you can virtually join them and all that, and I mean that would be that would be insane.
Imagine only being able to hang out with someone in VR chat, like when you leave, like they're stuck in there. Like, all right, please come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bored.
Wait,
The
that was
black
like
cat.
the
I've been at the black cat for so long.
Right? I mean,
that
geez, like
movie.
that would be crazy though. Like, because imagine though, you think about it, like that would change all like the whole medical field, like how like the whole like life support would be changed. Like they would, I mean, of course, everything would be they're stuck on IVs and everything and monitors and all that, but they'll be able to at least mentally kind of like be in a virtual world
feel
and be
like-
able to hang around with the ones they care about.
I have
I
a
feel
funny,
like there's-
not funny, but a pretty serious story about sentient or what's it called? Uploading consciousnesses. But go ahead, you go first because mine's kind of long.
I was gonna say I think there's actually a movie or a game that deals with those concepts of just like to save humanity or something like that. It's all you just all go digital and then you just get sent up into space.
It's like the
So you're in
Matrix.
you're like in an infinite genning world, like Minecraft style, but like not
Yeah.
blocky, and you just
Roblox.
humanity survives just from being in tech now and not physically or meat bodies and stuff.
Yeah, like so it's just like their minds are the only thing that's left, but everything else is like virtual.
And what sucks is it's just a copy of them because then they realize, yo, I'm still in this body. You just sent a copy of me, so that copy lives, free, however long it is existing with humanity. And now you're sitting here in this hellhole, planet exploding shit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but at the same
Crazy.
time, like in my opinion, right? It's like, would you rather live somewhere forever knowing you're like kind of confined to this software, or live for limited a time where we're at now, but you can do whatever you want? I mean, you have the freedom of choice, right?
Yeah.
And I would personally, I'll take the limited time. I'm not gonna. I feel like confinement You know, maybe it's not bars, you know, maybe it's not
Right.
a jail cell, but it's still like kind of like you're just like you're so limited. It's like, why am I gonna live here
Yeah.
forever?
And that
Because
software can get hacked, so
yeah.
it
Oh,
could
for
be
sure,
bad.
for sure. I mean, and honestly, too, like I agree with that, like with what Turbo was saying, because, like, imagine though, like you know, I mean, of course, like for some people, like they might get so used to that to the point where they forget where they actually are and what state they're actually in. But like honestly, because imagine too, like say if like your loved ones, like the only time they ever get to see you is when you're confined in the bed, and then if they ever get to join you virtually, and that's it. Then they go home. And like honestly too, like I wouldn't, I personally wouldn't like to live a life like that. Like
Mhm.
where it's all you
There's a
have. It's like it's it.
there's a show that touches that Black Mirror. If you ever
Black
want
Mirror.
to look
Oh,
into that, there's a show
Hmm.
called Black Mirror, and it goes into that quite a bit. There's actually one where like the dude's wife is like dying. She gets in a car accident or something. I don't remember. But essentially like they upload her, but she's she's like in a teddy bear. So she can only give him two responses, like
Oh no.
yes and no.
Oh
You know, and eventually
yeah.
he's like he's so like broken, he's like, I'll do anything, yeah, please. And she's like, she wakes up like, oh, like where am I? And she could like see what the teddy bear sees, and there's like two buttons in front of her, which is like yes and no, and that's it. But she's just like this little teddy bear that like that's it. So like
Hmm.
the
Oh,
guy
that sucks.
yeah, so in the beginning he's like, oh, he brings the guy brings the teddy bear everywhere, like he wants to, you know what I mean? Like, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like he's like, yeah, you know, she's still here, she's still here. And then eventually,
Hmm.
like he kind of like starts to kind of try to move on with life, and now he just leaves the teddy bear at home. Eventually, he brings like a
Damn.
new girl home. You know, they have kids together, so she's like watching from the teddy bear, like and hitting no, 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 hitting the no
Yeah.
constantly. You know, and it's like going
Yeah.
crazy. So now he's like hiding the teddy bear, and she's just stuck in there, like you know, just stuck in the
Oh
teddy bear, like
man.
Jesus.
yeah, it's like it's
Seems like
really
a whole
messed up.
psychological kind of
Exactly. Yeah, check it out.
ordeal.
It's
Yeah. Black
but
Mirror. Huh?
Black Mirror, it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. They have like
Netflix.
I think the first season was the
Sheesh.
best, and then like a few
I feel
seasons
like I
after
have
that.
seen that.
You probably have.
I
It's
could be.
older, but it's really good, and they kind of link them together. Like it's a series that it just kind of goes after our dependency on technology.
Oh man.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, like there's one dude that he like they kind of like put him in this thing, and he's like he's like in a cabin, but he doesn't know, like he can't leave he like tries to leave, but it's like a snowstorm, and there's someone there talking to there's someone like, hey, like yeah, like what are we doing here? He's like, what are we doing here? Like why are we here? And he's like, well, I don't know, man, but like tell me your life story. And he like tries to find his life story. They're stuck in this cabin, and what it was is that it was all in his head. They actually had him like strapped in. He had murdered someone, so they wanted to see what actually like did he actually do it or not. And like
Yeah.
in his conscious, he gave himself up. Like, yeah, I did it. Like, why did I do it? And they're like, all right, well, your sentence is to be stuck in this cabin for like the next like
Jesus.
200 years or something like
Gee.
that.
Holy
Yeah, it was
fuck.
Damn.
crazy. And he
Yeah.
would just go crazy. So like there was like music. He would like he would try to break like a stereo, and the music just wouldn't break. Like he's like, I can't take it here anymore. He's just like stuck in the cabin, but he's stuck there for like 200 years. Like can't do it. That's like his punishment. And he's just
Damn.
like sitting there
Jesus.
like in like a coma. But no, I have this crazy story about um about this guy who loses his daughter. Um and someone finds some kind of USB stick. Now, this was supposed to be one of those like creepy pastas, like you don't know if it's true, it might be true.
Mm.
You
No.
know, the
Okay.
story got deleted, it was on Reddit, this and that.
Yeah.
Essentially, some guy, he's like, yeah, there's this guy I work with, Larry. Um,
Larry.
was kind of like didn't really talk much, kind of said his own thing. He was like in his 50s or something. He was gonna retire soon. And one like he had lost his daughter, right? So he was gone for a few weeks, and when he came back, everyone's like, "Hey, sorry, Larry." You know, everyone gave him like sorry cards and stuff like that. At one point, he started going crazy, and they were like, "What's wrong, Larry?" He's like, "Where is it? Has
Jeez.
anyone seen a USB drive? It's a USB drive. It's a USB drive. It has my name on it." He's going
No
crazy,
man.
going, and like he doesn't show up to work, and then like a week later, they find out like he ended up like taking his own life.
Oh,
Sheesh.
damn.
And like, all right, weeks go by. All of a sudden, in like, I guess there was like a lost and found, and the guy that's telling the story, he's like, yeah, I went in there, and I'm like, oh my god, there's a USB drive that says Larry on it. This is the one he was talking about. It was in the lost and found. It was at the bottom of the box. He's like, oh my god, so he's like, yo, I mean, he passed away, so he's like, oh, what is this that he's talking about? And he puts it in his computer, and like the computer kind of like, you get the like the upload thing, and
Yeah.
then just media files start coming up on his desktop, like just media files, like short MP3s, and it's just like he plays it, and it's just like you almost hear someone like breathing or something, and it's like, what is that? Like, and you you actually click on the files, and then finally, like it just it sounds like somebody breathing, but it's like very distorted. So it's like, what the hell? And then eventually, like in the last file, it's like someone's like breathing, and you hear like, "Are you there?" or something like that. Like you hear something really distorted, and it's like, what the hell? So what ends up happening is Larry, like he ends up doing like a bunch of investigations, and he found out that the guy had lost his daughter. This company had reached out to him and said, "Hey, we can kind of still save your daughter because she was in a coma," and they pretty much did that. They uploaded her consciousness into a program, and he was like so into it, so like it was like, he obviously loves his daughter, so he said yes. And I think it was like what they told him, like, whatever you put this into, like, she will live in that system, you know what I mean? Like, that is her consciousness on this USB drive, and he lost it. He lost that USB drive. Well, he thought he
Shit.
lost it. He ended up taking his life because in reality, it's kind of like, yo, I lost my daughter again. Um, and now that dude, his daughter was like living in his like computer, and his daughter was only like 10 years old or something, or like 8 years old.
Damn.
An
So
RTX
now
3090 in there or something,
I don't know. No, it would be weird because the computer, everything he did, he would get a response on his desktop like, "What is this? Like, why are you searching this?" Like, but it's like from a 10-year-old's perspective,
That's
Yeah.
living in your
interesting.
computer. They were probably like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, and you
First
don't
I thought he
know.
was
They
getting
don't even
hacked.
know. They're just like, yeah, it's just like, but they're living. And he's like, yeah, like he's like, I felt bad because I don't want to use my computer anymore. But then again, I feel horrible because it's literally a 10-year-old's conscious is in my computer. So I almost want to go in there just to keep them like company. I feel like bad, like, yo, they're living in there. Like, what do I
Yeah.
do? And that's where like it ended. And he said like people are like, what the hell? And people are like commenting like, what the heck? Like that's like, what are the ethics at that point? You know what I mean? Like, is it
Yeah.
like, oh, like, what do? You can't like, yeah, I'm gonna, give this computer to foster care. They'll take care. You can't do that. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are they gonna do with the computer?
Orphan
Like, it's literally a
computer.
kid's soul
I
is
mean,
trapped in a computer.
I mean, they
Or
might think
is it
you're
a
crazy
soul?
at that
Is it
point.
just, yeah? Is it just a program? Can I just, yeah, just smash it? Who cares? Like, we don't know. Like, I don't know. We
Yeah, I
haven't
mean, it could
touched
be
that.
like how you say, like it's a copy of the person's, like kind of like the way they think and like their memories and all that, kind of copied into like an AI program, and then
I
just
wonder if you could plug that USB into a robotic body, like
I mean, you
Sophia
might.
or anything like that. You know?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
there's like other shows kind of like that. Like have you ever? I don't know. You probably never heard of it. It's called Planetarian.
Mm-mm.
It's basically it's an anime like supposed to take place in the future. The world is pretty much in chaos. A whole like big out war pretty much turned everything into a doomsday. And like one of the only surviving things in the city is a planetarium with an AI that runs the show in there. And the scientists left the robot there on the charge and everything, and it pretty much woke up, I think, like about 70, 90 years later, when the incident
What?
began. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's
and
literally AI.
and so a soldier, or like a remaining soldier, stumbles upon the planetarium, trying to run away from
Cortana.
these little robots trying to shoot him down. And so he makes it in there, and basically the way the robots work is that they have a chip in their, I think, behind their ear, or in their neck, and that's pretty much stores their memory. And long story short, like he helps the robot rebuild the little projector, or the giant projector, that shows the whole stars and all that. And
What?
he gets
I could see
attached.
what happened.
Yeah, he gets attached, but then at the end of it, like there's like a larger like tank robot that blocks the bridge from them to escape, and the robot it's like a female AI, and she gets shot by the tank, and pretty much gives the soldier the memory chip, and pretty
So
much he
keep going.
to keep going, and he like runs with it, and then it's all crazy story, but it's only like 5 episodes, and they have a movie
That's pretty cool
showing
though.
him like
Yeah,
later
that's
on.
nutty.
But it's like crazy stuff like that. Like imagine the like a chip being able, and you can transfer that chip to another body,
Imagine
and
that. It's like
it's like
the
it
body's
never
like a
happened.
vessel.
It's like
Yeah.
it never happened. You know.
It's
Imagine
insane.
the body. Like there's always like I don't know. Obviously, there's religion and all this, but like
Mhm.
I feel like everybody. Some people are like, yeah, when you die, that's it. Like lights out. Nothing else. You're done.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's just darkness. There's no like it's not like a sleep. It's not a dream. It's just that's it. It's over for me. There's that take, but there's also that take of like, is there like, do you just pass on to another body? Does your soul like what happens? What happens to that energy? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's so many different takes. There's so many different views, but I don't know. I always do feel like people in general, whether you go on, whether you die or you pass on or whatever, or reincarnated, I do feel like everyone has like a soul, kind of like an energy kind of source. You know what I mean? Like we're
Mm.
not just flesh and the brain is just zero and ones. It's kind of like there's something there, and perhaps maybe our bodies are just vessels. Maybe our body's just like the physical
Yeah.
copy, but there's still something else there that would just probably be beyond our understanding.
Yeah.
And it's creepy to think about it too. Like if
Yeah.
like can we just be copied? Like if someone makes a clone of us, is that like two souls of me, or is that like, oh no, that's a whole new soul
That's the
and
one
that's
thing
just
I
like
was thinking
my
about
vessel's
too,
just copied?
because
When you
yeah, because when you say put it like that, like I've thought about that too. Like imagine like someone clones like got all the memories of you, but is it really you, or is it just a copy, and it's kind of like their own separate mind thinking, but having the same
exactly.
thought pattern as
Yeah.
you? And that's
Yeah.
crazy.
The whole clone process is intense. Like
Yeah.
that is something else.
'Cause
Like it just seems
I know they do cloning like with cows and all that. Like I remember hearing about that before.
Yeah.
But
Gene cloning and stuff.
like imagine, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually started doing trials on humans. I
They
wouldn't be
probably
I feel
already
like
surprised.
they
did.
already did. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
already did that, but they just got like, nah, and just like swept it under the rug
Yeah.
because
Or like what
it's
they
already
call,
happened like 10 years ago, I think.
or like I think what they call
Or
it, they don't call it
minus
cloning, they call it twinning, right?
Mm.
I don't
Where
know.
where
I think it is.
they're capable of making like purposely making twins.
That's possible actually.
Yeah.
That's
I
possible. Yeah, I
I
think the way
do.
it works today is like I don't think they'll be able to like, oh Bear, like, oh my god, like he's dying, like it's all right, we'll just make a clone of Bear, like he's not dying, and then like you come out like same age and everything. I think what it is like if they want to clone you, they can make you again, but you have to go through the process, like you'll be a baby again, and
Growing
like
up, yeah.
born, yeah, like
Yeah.
that. I think they could take like your DNA and they kind of modify. I think that's the
Yeah.
way they can do it. I think, if I
Yeah.
from what I read.
I mean that would make
Um,
sense.
yeah.
I definitely think there's something else after life. I am Christian, so believe hell and all that stuff. But
Okay.
I'm a very weird Christian. Because I see things differently, and I had experiences so where like I'm like, okay, there's no way, what I'm saying, that happened. Something else intervening,
Yeah.
And there's like I remember this one dream I had that was so realistic. It messed me up because I remember something happened. I think it was something happened, planet or something. I remember I was just on a plane, and I don't like planes. I don't like heights and shit. But I was on a plane, and I remember just this blank, figure just there, and he was like, "Peace be with you," and that was it. Literally, that little sequence was just a dream. It was and it felt so long and so
Man.
realistic, like you could just feel something there. I also feel not just that, that's just a little side note, but I definitely think even if heaven and hell wasn't the case, I definitely think souls are just a big piece of energy because a lot of stuff in space is just energy. Everything is energy,
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Exactly.
definitely think that energy would either be converted or dispersed in some type of way to a
We're just
different
batteries.
plane or
Gets recycled.
We're just
I
batteries
hope
in the
I become
matrix.
a star.
It's
Right.
crazy because like there's
Yeah.
a bunch of things like that. Like it's I think no matter what, there's definitely something else, but it's not gonna be what we think or what it could be. It's
For
just gonna
sure.
be a thing that happens because
Yeah.
our minds is smart as humans are. There's some shit we cannot see or think of, or it
Oh
just
yeah, for sure.
our brains would just explode. Just
Trying to comprehend. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
There's a lot. Like I said, there's
crazy
a lot of
stuff.
takes on it.
Yeah.
I won't get into the whole religion thing
Yeah,
because,
not too
but
deep.
we're trying no political, religious
Yeah.
stuff here. But well, I feel like there's so many takes on it, but I feel like there's always still that the understanding that like there's
There's
something in,
something
you know what I
else.
mean? There's something
Yeah.
inside, that we have, and
So
it's
the
pretty cool.
clone for you to be you, that your soul has to be in you. I feel like if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like
But then,
the
like,
copy of you wouldn't be you because
imagine you woke up today, right? And then like tomorrow they're like, yeah, you're actually like a clone. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, no,
Jeez,
we cloned you when
imagine.
you were 7 years old. You're a 7 years old version. He's living with another family, but you're look, you came out great. Like, what do you even do at that point? Like, what?
I
Jeez,
Like,
think
right.
you start debating it. Like, wait a minute. So I'm a copy of that person, and hold on. So like, I'm not the original soul. Like they're the original soul. I'm a copy of.
yeah,
Like, but are we the same soul now? Is it two different souls?
the
You
soul
know,
I
might be
mean, honestly, I
split.
would
Now,
say
if that was true, I am totally failing my soulful person.
I
How we're
mean,
talking. Oh,
honestly, I mean, because they're
Clone, yeah.
separate bodies.
Clone Wars.
I mean, unless y'all like have some weird like feeling of connection there, like I at least personally, I think that if it was a separate person that's a clone, like it's their own separate. Like we're not
Yeah.
we maybe have the
Yeah.
similar thought pattern, the same maybe looks and all that, but we're different because like say he decides to go on the other side of the world, I'm not going to experience that because I'm not actually physically there. I'm not
Yeah,
actually there.
exactly.
I mean, unless our minds are somehow linked together.
Right now,
That
there's psychokinesis.
Yeah,
psycho.
holy
It's like
shit.
hey, you better not eat that
Yeah.
tofu. You better.
So it's almost, if you think about it, it's like like energy or spiritually, whatever speaking, when you clone someone,
Yeah.
you're cloning not only their body but their soul. Like, right? If you
Yeah,
think
their
about it that
being.
way, their being is
Mm.
being cloned as well. Like we don't want to think that, but yeah, that's essentially what they're doing. But when they're created, they're like, all right, now they're their own soul. It was a copy of that soul, but from this point on, whatever choices they make is now unique to that
Hmm.
clone, and they can do their own thing. They'll be their own
Yeah.
person and do whatever.
I
Just like
feel
twins, when
like
twins are born. When twins are
yeah,
born, they might have
I f-
identical looks, but they're still their own person. They're still their
Yeah.
own soul.
I
They
feel
Yeah.
like a clone would also try to seek out the real person as well. I feel like
Mm.
that might be the case because
I
I don't
would,
know.
and I'd be like, "Take me back."
Yeah, I feel like if you someone told you you're a clone, like actually you're a clone, I feel like you would just be like, I need to find me.
Like they're
I need
the
to.
original.
I need to.
right.
Because another thing too, I gotta think about it. Like it's like say if it's like just a carbon copy. I mean, at least I would think that it would just be more of like they're physically copying and
Yeah,
not so much
that
able
makes
to
sense.
actually copy the memories or anything. Like a
Yeah.
real world scenario. Like they're like you can probably get like one person to look identical to another, but you can't actually like carbon copy every little detail about like the type of person they are, their
Yeah.
thoughts and memories. I don't think that could be copied, but like the physical part for sure can most likely be copied and cloned.
You guys ever see the movie The Island?
I have never seen it.
It's really
Island
good.
Boys.
It's actually free on YouTube right now. Check it out. It's really good. It has what's her name? The girl that plays Black Widow and
Oh,
Obi-Wan. The guy that
Scarlett
plays Obi-Wan.
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson and the guy that plays Obi-Wan, Colin McGregor or something.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
the main characters. It's really cool. But so what happens? This is a cool concept. Bunch of people living underground in these facilities, right? And they essentially they're like, there's a nuclear fallout, there was a war, we're living underground with you're the last humans alive, So everyone's
you
like, oh
go.
my god, you gotta be clean, you know what I mean? You gotta do this.
Yeah.
Long story short, what ended up happening was they were clones of people. But what happened was you were like an insurance policy. So let's say Bear, right? You're super rich.
Oh, I see.
Let's say you're super rich,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Your heart starts to fail. What do? You get put on the heart transplant list. It's huge, it's long. You got to wait till someone has the same blood type, till the heart's
No, for
compatible with your
sure.
body. So what the really rich people do is like, hey, we'll make clone. Like it was technically, hey, we'll make. They were being sold that parts saying, hey, we'll make clones of your body, but it's just like a person. It's not a there's no soul. It's just like your body. Don't worry, they're sleep. You know what I mean? There's no soul. It's just we make a clone of your body. It's like that, and we're just using it. So if you ever need like a lung, you ever need like a liver, we take it out.
Husk.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there's no. But what ended up happening was that they were saying was that no one knew about is they were making clones. The clones were like waking up and everything from that point that they cloned them. So if they were 34 or 29 when they cloned them, they were 29 when they woke up with like no memory. You know, they're like a little baby, like
Yeah.
blah, 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 you know, and they got to train them and stuff.
Sheesh.
But nobody knew about this. Only the creators did. And
Man.
essentially, what ended up happening was that they were like, oh yeah, they're clones, they're their own people. But when some of them started to like their memories started to come through. So they're starting to remember what their
Oh.
original copies. Yeah, they're like, since the brain was copied, since the brain was
Yeah.
cloned, the brain starts to develop, and we don't understand the brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't really understand the brain, and it's so like unique that it started to like pick up on the memories of the clone. So like at one point, the dude like he's like a really good artist, and he's like drawing these things, and he's like, how do you learn how to do that? Like underground facility, like how do you know what a yacht is? He shouldn't know what a yacht is. There's no yachts. We're living underground. We've
Yeah.
never taught him what a yacht is. So like they started investigating, and the guy like kind of like wants to. He's like there's more to this place. He's like keeps questioning things, and they're like stop it. You know they don't want him to know. And they break out. And that's exactly what he says. He's like, we got to find our original. They're gonna help us. Like there's this whole like thing where they're holding. They got us on the ground living like this. Like there's a whole world. And he goes out. Wait, there's like a world. There's no war. Like what? And they go find their originals, and it's like these really rich people, but they don't give a shit. Like they're like, here my insurance policy. I get back on the ground. So they call like the company. They're being chased. It's pretty crazy.
Man.
What is this called?
The island. It's really
Island.
good.
That is
Yeah, because
crazy.
and the way they have it, where they're like, let's say like the clone is needed. You're on the
Yeah.
ground. It's like the lottery. Like it's like the air is very limited on Earth. Like we have a lottery system. If you're picked, like you get to go back to Earth and
what
breathe
the
in the air. Like but in reality, what it was like, hey, when the original person needed you, you would win the lottery, and they would take you, and they would just kill you and take whatever parts they needed from you.
That's fucked.
Man, that is crazy shit.
Right? Yeah, like, and it's crazy because there's at one point there's this really big dude. And he's like, "You won the lottery," and he's like, "Oh my god, thank you!" And they like televise it, and they're like, "Thank you! Like, don't give up hope, guys! Like, you can win the lottery just like me." And he goes up and he's saying bye. And what it is like his real self is a NFL football player, and I guess he ended up breaking like his neck or something. So they needed like all the stuff from that body, and he wakes up in the middle of surgery, and he's like ripping stuff off, and they're chasing him down. He's like, "What's happening? Why are you doing this to me?" And they drag him away like an animal. They're like, to them, he's just a clone. Like, nah, sorry, man. Like, you're just a clone. Like, it's crazy. Like, it hits deep. Like, I'm like, oh man.
But like, imagine if that was real though. Like people would be cloned just for the insurance policy.
Yeah,
how do we know it's not?
It might be real. It might, and that's another thing. They go into it and they're like, why would you wake these people up?
Might be.
And the creator says, like, we tried to make just copies of bodies, and everything would fail. The organs would fail, the body would fail. Like, without a soul, the body cannot thrive. So they had to like wake these people up. They had to wake the clones up. They had to make them into people. It was the only way they can like create.
Because like imagine if you think about it, like in order to get, I mean, you could they probably have like organs on like standby, like pretty much, or like either in solutions or whatever. But imagine like a properly thriving body that's like constantly getting nourished, and organs are functioning
underground for you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
fucking nutty.
And they would keep him like ultimate health, like literally, like when the clone would wake up, he'd pee, and it'd say like, your toxin levels of this, like this, you have to eat this today. Like they would monitor their pee. They're like, wait, to make sure that they're like at their healthiest level. So when they needed them, their body's like ready. It was crazy.
Sheesh. That is
Yeah, it was really
insane.
cool. Yeah, it's a really good movie. Like I said, it's free on YouTube. It has really like A-list actors on it. You guys will like it. And
I
I
guess
didn't tell you there's way more to it. I just don't want to give it up.
in
Right.
conclusion to the tech saga, technology scary as hell, but it's awesome.
Yes.
Dude,
Imagine.
that-
Oh,
Just
shit.
imagine that.
Change is scary, right?
Sheesh.
Change is
Yeah,
always scary.
but change is good, and once in a while it could be bad. Yeah.
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 It's
Oh,
a scary
man.
fucking place.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is a crazy movie. I mean, I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
watch
check it out. You'll like it. Like I said, A-list actors. It's got it's really cool. Like I don't want to give away any more, but there's way more
Yeah.
to it. But that was like the basis, and it gets really good. There's even a part where and it's right in the beginning, so I won't give it up. But there's a part where there's more to it than just clones. You know, you can start
Ooh.
now thinking of like surrogates and stuff like that. You know, it gets even more into it. And it's like, what surrogates? Like you don't have to get
Yeah.
pregnant. Like yeah, it gets really, but it's bad. You'll see. It's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Island.
So
Sheesh.
yeah.
You know, every time you watch it now, you just stretch out your arm like this, hit the peace sign, and go sheesh.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
But
Sheesh.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's
But anyway,
crazy.
on a side note, to be not
Oh, what
so
the
negative
what
about
the?
clones,
What?
I played
Whoa.
Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite again.
God damn.
I heard of
Fortnite.
Had fun.
I
Yeah.
downloaded
You know,
it.
Dix was playing with me.
I
Dix
saw
was
you
playing with
stream
me.
that they brought tanks into it now, huh?
Yeah, tanks and no building. It's
Did.
freaking awesome.
There's still no
amazing.
building.
Yeah, I was straight killing it. The first day, I think I got 12 wins. One game I had
Jesus.
14 kills. Like it was awesome.
Damn.
Next time you play,
Wow.
let me. I'm gonna play with you. I'll try
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
I'm
out.
with it. I realized that so
Sheesh.
I was doing really good. The games that I do really good on is where it's like console players. On PC lobbies, there's some bullshit usually happen. Like there'll be
Sweats.
times where I'm like, all right, yeah, no, not sweats. Like there's times I'm like, okay, like I was like running and then I just got shot from like somewhere like super far away twice and just died. Like what?
Holy shit.
Oh man. You know
Like what? Like I was like it was so far away too, and I was like, wait, how do they even know I was there? Like you can't even see me. Like I wouldn't even render. Like what?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Snipers.
the hack. Well, you think about it. You hack free games to hack are easy. Like you ban somebody,
That's true.
you just make another Epic
Mhm.
account. Like they don't.
Oh
care,
yeah, for
you know?
sure. For sure.
So
Man, that's
why I don't like.
I
playing with
might
PC.
get back into Fortnite. You know, it's been a while.
Dude, try it.
I
Just try
remember
it. I had a blast the entire day. I had literally
Yeah.
I was streaming for 6 hours. Didn't
Okay.
even know I streamed for 6 hours. I
There's
was having
this.
fun the whole time.
There's this guy when I was watching Turbo stream. There was this guy that was shooting at Turbo and missed every shot point blank range. It looked like a bot just missing him. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? He's just brains it. I was like, wow, yo, Fortnite crazy, bro.
Yo, if you play Apex, the transition is awesome. Because I've noticed a lot of
Yeah.
people in Fortnite, they're so used to fighting in the open and then building. So now I'm going into it. Like in Apex, there's a tree, bro. That's like a pole. You're using that as cover. Like you're
Yeah.
using every little bit of cover in Apex. Where in Fortnite, they kind of took cover for granted and just build and then shoot. So now there's no building and they're like in the open, like jumping. I'm like, bro, that's not gonna
Jumping
work. Like I'm gonna
360.
take cover and you know what I mean? If I take cover
Yeah.
now, like 50% of me is harder to shoot, where you're still 100%. So I have the
Right.
advantage, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
awesome. I'm picking up on and you can slide now too.
Yeah, I
You
noticed
can
that.
slide
I'm like, what's up with
Apex.
the
I was
slide?
I was like, oh, I love it.
The game
Love
looks
it.
beautiful. I will say the game, like I remember
Yeah.
playing it like season 2 or 3, and it was
Yeah.
it looked okay, you know. But now, like, damn, they really stepped that shit up.
Yeah, there's so much content. Like I don't care what
Uh,
anyone says. Nobody beats Fortnite in content.
I
They
hate
have like Cobra
Fortnite.
Kai skins.
Yeah,
It's
I hate
awesome.
Fortnite.
Yeah, I
Cobra
noticed
Kai
that too.
But, like,
The Cobra Kai skins and all that. good shit.
Fortnite, man, they know how to do shit. Like, I
Yeah,
hate
they
Fortnite
do.
with a passion,
They're
but I
money.
respect them. They literally, they know how to do shit right.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I mean-
I always liked. I hated the building. I love the game though. I hated
Yeah.
the building though.
I mean, if you think about it, the game is so good on their marketing that even kids steal their parents' credit cards
yeah.
and
to
spend
buy
like thousands of
V-Bucks.
dollars on V-Bucks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ever since and look at it, like Fortnite was kind of falling off. They got rid of building. People are starting to come back now.
Yeah, I hope they
having
make
fun
like
with
a, since I know it's temporary. I hope they like split it up to where like you can play without the building or people can play with building.
They said they're gonna make it a permanent game mode, but I don't know when. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like immediately permanent or they're gonna take
Mm.
it away and bring it
That'd
back.
be nice. That'd
Yeah.
be
Yeah, so.
nice.
But
Interesting.
I was having a blast. I was supposed to play Fortnite for like an hour or two, and then go to like VR or Apex, and I'm just playing Fortnite the whole time.
Yeah,
I
they
was
played it
having
for
a
like
blast.
6 hours.
Yeah,
like
I was
6
having
7
so
hours.
much fun. I was literally like, oh, check it out, check it out. Worth it, worth it.
Yeah.
Worth getting back into.
Honestly, I got too many skins on there like that. I'm like, you know what? It'll be worth
Yeah.
going back there. You might
They
as well.
have like Genshin characters and stuff too, so you would love it.
Wait, what?
Really?
They got that shit now?
Yeah, they have like anime girls now. I'm like,
Oh,
what is
yeah.
going on? This is so
You're
cool.
right.
I've
seen
seen
those.
Chun-Li on
Yeah.
there, and Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chung-Li is on there.
Woo!
Yep. Yeah. They did a
like
good job
Chun-Li.
with the Street Fighter characters.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Ryu
I know. I
too.
mean, they brought the Star Wars and the Marvel. I got Star
yeah.
Wars. I went back
I'm
there on their last Star Wars event. I definitely got
Everything
those, yeah.
I'm like a fan of, they had on there. You know, like
John
Street
Wick.
Fighter,
You know,
John Wick,
who
freaking
else?
every Marvel character. Like,
yeah.
like I'm
Didn't they
so
just
mad
put some,
that I didn't get like Iron Man. I wish I had.
Then they
the
put
Iron
like
Man
some
skin.
lead characters in there too. Then they put Jinx and Vi and stuff like that. Like they really work with everybody. Like
Oh
every
man, I wouldn't be
fucking body.
surprised. Yeah.
It's
They
crazy.
did a good job.
Oh yeah, they had
Yeah.
Deadpool in there too, right? The one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely,
Yeah.
yeah. I must say on the other.
Oh, they
side,
have Master
like,
Chief in there too. That Turbo missed out. No.
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to because I almost bought it, but at the time
Should've.
someone almost bought it for me, and I was like, "Nah, don't get it," because I felt bad. I was like, "You're gonna get it for me," and I barely like
Never
play
play.
the game.
And
Yeah.
now that you play it again,
Now
you're
I'm
like,
"God
damn.
damn it, man! I wish I got the Chief skin. I should have said yes, but no,
Yeah.
it's
Hey, you know what? You should.
I'm
You know.
wearing-
You
I
should
use
probably.
that
Oh,
thing
go ahead.
too.
Oh.
the what?
Oh, I said I used that Master Chief skin.
Yeah, he
Even the
has the
black
Chief
one.
skin. It was cool.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should contact Epic Games and ask them to sponsor you in there and to make a personal skin for you. Yeah,
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
so sick, right?
Yeah.
The big red
Yeah.
Chief skin like this. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I do want another skin. I'm using the default skin, and I feel so like.
Wait, you using like
I don't know.
Jonesy or something?
Yeah,
Like
like
a noob.
I don't
feel
really
like a
have
noob.
skin.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Turbo.
yo, I have all these kills. I'm just slaying it out here, and I'm like out here on the default skin, like, meh. But it's kind of cool too, because you could tell that people like definitely underestimate me in the game. They see me
No,
at
yeah.
default skin, they
Yeah.
just push me out in the open, thinking like I can. They just get absolutely murked.
Yeah.
And people
Beautiful sight.
and people love
Exactly.
shotguns, you know, because
Oh, for sure.
you know they think
Yeah.
that you can build, but I'm like, bro, you can't build anymore. So I have an SMG, and if my aim's better, boom,
Oh
easy
yeah.
cover,
Insta kill.
works out. Yeah,
Oh. About the skins, just wait until you open up the gift.
waiting what?
I got you something for Fortnite, and I sent you a gift on there.
What? All right, cool.
Oh,
I might
shit.
hop on tonight, bro, because I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I've been kind of itching to play.
Yeah, I'm down to
Yeah.
play tonight too
Noob.
if you want.
Yeah. Someone called me a noob. Who called me a noob? I heard
On
it.
a-
Someone
I
said noob.
said, no.
On a completely different note, the last thing like I've done today, to be honest, was I just finished remixing one of my old songs because I like making music.
What?
I used
Nice.
to make
Sheesh.
music a lot. Yeah,
kind
a
of
lot of
music?
people don't know it, like video game music /
Okay.
stuff like that. I use GarageBand, and it's all for my phone. I'll post a link in the Discord. I just finished a remix.
Do you
of a
watch
song.
Smiling Friends? Do you watch
I
Smiling
did.
Friends?
Really good.
I like Gleb. Gleb's my
but-
Gleb is
favorite.
awesome. Do you watch Smiling Friends, Lord Dorman, or no?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
All right. Do you know the guy who's like, yo, no, I'm pissed off, man, because nobody
Yeah.
going to my SoundCloud, man.
You messing with my head,
I
man.
was like, you're messing with my head, man. Makes me so angry, man. That's not gonna happen, is it? Like if
No.
we check out your SoundCloud and it's
No.
just absolutely horrible and
It's on YouTube, so same name.
yo,
You'll
you know
find
what?
it.
I'm gonna
Alright,
play it right now.
alright.
I'm gonna play it right now. What is it?
Really?
Give me the
It's
name. Yeah.
the remix version I have is not out yet, but an older version is.
Just
and
give me
it's,
whatever is
Okay.
out there. Whatever is
called-
your best work.
Should I just DM it to you real fast?
Yeah, DM it.
Sheesh. Let's go.
It's
Hey,
called.
Turbo, speaking of video games,
Sliding into Turbo's DMs.
Hell yeah.
what
I
about
should be dry
Pavlov
AF.
yesterday?
Dry.
That's a
I'm gonna upload the video of the new version
I'm gonna
probably
have to wash
tomorrow.
off all the dust off your DM. What's
But
up?
this
Point
is
to
the
DM.
old
Hey, Bear.
version.
Hey, Bear. How'd you
Mhm,
feel about our
it's been-
Pavlov day yesterday?
Pavlov. Oh, the Pavlov day,
Oh, we
yo.
gotta talk about that too.
That was stupid. It was
I
stupid.
will say the song is based off of a lot of different
Wait,
video
what'd
games.
you call it? Wait, is your name the Colossus and the song name is Night of the Universe?
No.
Night of the Multiverse.
The song's
Also,
called
I
The
just realized that
Colossus,
you
Night of the
hit me up with a
Multiverse.
hydrate and
What is
stretch.
Night of the Multiverse?
I will.
Is that
I
your
will get a
album?
stretch.
It's I don't know. It's like just a title, I guess. I'd call with the guy at the mask. I guess it's called an OC or whatever. I don't get into all that kind of stuff, but like, it's just that being is the Night of the Multiverse, and basically the song is
Oh,
mixed with so video games, anime, etc. All that is just in one thing, and I put all of my favorite like Shadow of Colossus, one of
I
my
feel like
favorite
I'm
games
playing
of all
like
time.
I'm playing a boss battle in Zelda. It
Yeah,
sounds
no,
badass.
you'll hear a lot of like Shadow of Colossus. One of my own little melodies I put in there. Undertale music. The Legend of Zelda. Bowser's Inside Story. I don't know if anyone ever
There
played
we go.
that.
Got it.
A bunch of stuff. So
Got
actually,
the stretch.
I'll put it in
I like
creation.
it. I like it, dude. That's badass.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's like there's like
Trumpets.
there's like two phases to that song because I like to do little phase things, but that's like the final. I like brass because I used to be in a band a long time ago, and I just stopped because of just personal reasons. But I do love music. Without music, I'd be fucked. It got me out of a lot of shit, keeps me out of stuff and all that crazy shit.
Man, that's
But
that's really cool. You know,
I really like music.
nice.
That's cool, man. I
I'll
want
put
to
it
see that.
in- I'm gonna
Yeah.
post it in video.
Early shout out for Lord Dorman here with his SoundCloud over
Right?
here. Y'all are
My actual
pretty
name
cool,
is
dude.
Lo-Fi_Dilo. Lord Dorman's just the Steam name.
I see. Cool.
So,
But yeah, hey, if you want, DM me the link and I'll put it in the description on the YouTube side.
sure. I put it in what's this channel called? Content Your Videos.
Content these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
I'm gonna upload the new version of it tomorrow, probably. So
Ooh, cool. Yeah, so
that has
for y'all watching this right now, go ahead support Lo-Fi over here. The big Roblox mans hitting
yeah.
y'all up with the musics.
Maybe one day I'll get an actual VR avatar.
Hey, man,
One
that's
day.
VR enough. You know, it's VR enough.
Exactly.
But yeah, I love
cool.
a lot of video game music and stuff. That music in general, music is
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah,
So
do more.
I did all
Keep
this
doing
with
music.
my hands, by the way, Turbo, just fingers. On
The
my
hands are
phone.
you're like.
Yeah, like on GarageBand, my phone is like my phone's tiny, so like I had to do everything just from right there, just
Yeah.
and it took
Sheesh.
me. So this song, I there's like a bunch of different versions of it because I always see something I don't like and I change it, which is why I made the
Interesting.
remix version now. And it is I think this song has been remixed over a year now.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this song get changed a lot. But,
Okay. Well, that's good. Keep working on it.
Interesting. Can't wait
Interesting
to see how it turns out when you finish the other one.
Yeah,
Facts. I'm interested to see
GarageBand be
that.
hard. I can't wait to get like an actual piano and stuff like that, so I can just do it from there. Because doing it on my phone fucking sucks.
If I
Cheeks.
got piano, I'll go.
But yeah, that's it for me, man. That's kind of how my
Oh,
what I've been doing this weekend and stuff.
Whoa.
Booty in your
What are you
face.
doing?
My face.
Yo.
Yeah, that's kind of just what I've been doing. So
He's gonna turn around to give the pickle, you know.
not the pickle.
Oh no.
That's
no.
great.
You got a new Snapchat video coming up soon. All right.
Oh my god.
Snapchat Premium.
I was literally eating a pickle.
She was.
Yeah, I know.
It was just an actual pickle.
Yeah, an actual pickle. I know, right?
The crunch.
Sheesh.
I'm not gonna ask.
Yo, and you know, I heard the screaming after that, like sheesh. but hey, Ray, you know, I don't want to skip you out. So how you doing, huh? How you been?
I'm great.
Nice.
She just said I'm great because we know we skipped her.
They're great.
I felt bad for talking for so long.
I know. It's like it's only been a few
While
minutes.
you guys are talking, I was hand motioning to Turbo.
I was just like, Yeah, I was like Kobe.
Kobe.
Mr. J.
But how's your weekend been though? Huh? How you been? What's new with you? Huh?
There's nothing new.
Same old, same old.
Yep.
It's like there's never anything new with me. Never. How dare you ask me such a stupid question, you dumbass. but but how you liking the questy world, huh? Oh yeah, have you tried the beta test? There's a beta test out, you know,
Oh yeah, for the
For what, the
dynamic
Yeah.
bone.
for them player physics, them physics.
Ooh.
I need
Let's
to
see
try
what we
that.
see.
So I've tried it out. I actually got it installed currently on my Quest 2. It's definitely pretty good. You should try it out. Sadly, you won't be able to join anyone else that doesn't have it, but you know, I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's really tedious using the Quest 2 beta because you have to uninstall the current version, then you have to go on your phone with the app and pretty
Oh, you
much
can't have both versions installed.
no, you can't. So you know, like with
So
PC, how you could just swap on the go
Yeah,
without any
yeah.
issues. Now, Quest 2, you have to completely uninstall the game, go on the app on the phone, and you have to get the beta enabled, and then you reinstall it on your Quest 2, and then you're good to go. Then if you want to go back, you have to do the whole process all over again.
That
Pretty
sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very tedious, but I
That
will
makes
say
it-
though, it is pretty smooth. Yeah, you can see
So
the
wait,
bones moving
If
and
the
all that.
Quest user does this, they can't join us, even the PC guys.
Correct. It's even though it's weird. So they say it's an open beta. They say it's live, but it's not truly live like the IK beta is. So like with the IK beta, like I can use my full body shit, whatever, and Questies can see it, the PC users can see it. But when you're on the Quest 2 beta or the Quest beta, however you want to call it, I mean, yeah, sadly you can't join anyone. I mean, it gives you the option to. I noticed when I went on there, but my friend told me that when she tried to join off of somebody, or some people tried to join off of her, that it wouldn't work. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they did it like that, but definitely it is an interesting beta. It's I mean, it's pretty cool. You can already make avatars with the physics on it, but sadly, you can't see. Oh, but you can't. Sadly, you can't see the new physics in PC. So like, I have a second variant of this avatar, and I put the new physics on it, but sadly, you can only see it through the Quest 2 beta, but you can't see it on PC. So it's until it's available. But I mean, it's interesting. I mean, it's nothing too much, going for it. It does, say you add like all the hair bones, you add the booba bones, all that good shit. And you're on PC. Yeah, you'd be surprised. But yeah, like that. Like haven't you hugged someone and they felt real bony on the chest? I mean, those are the bones.
I haven't.
Physics.
I don't think I've ever hugged someone. And, ow! You stabbed me. What is that? Your elbow? No, that's my boob. Like what?
Well, now you will be now once these physics come out. But
got it.
But yeah, like on the PC, you can have all these little physics bones on it, and your avatar will still be in good quality on the performance, and it's amazing. But yeah, it's sadly it's not available for PC. They only made it available for Questies to beta test on, which I feel is very biased. But it's
so
alright.
well. I think it's also so they could see if it like that way it doesn't like crash them either.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously on PC it'll work, but for the Questies, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I never had any issues on Quest. It was pretty smooth. I was able to move my hair back and forth and all that. And there's other avatars with people fully blown, like the whole avatar with physics colliders and everything. They went all out. Yeah, but definitely.
I wonder if they'll
can't
put
look
the haptic suit
over
with
at you.
VR one of these days, like VR.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, like with the.
haptics. You could touch and someone can feel it. Like you.
Yeah. I mean, Turbo got a haptic vest.
Really?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I use it for Pavlov sometimes too.
That's
like you get shot like like imagine it, like the vibration gets more intense.
It helps out because sometimes I'm getting hit in the back and I'm like, wait, someone's behind me, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah,
that's like the most tactical advantage. But other than that, it's just kind of you just feel it.
You
just get more immersed. That's all.
I know there's like this giant wheel thing too. Like you could walk and then like you put like these slip shoes on and you can run around. Like
oh yeah.
or something. That shit's expensive though. It's like $2-3 grand.
The treadmill?
Yeah, it's
Probably.
like it's not a treadmill. It's like
Hold on.
a really slippery dome looking thing, like a cylinder. And you put like a belt, like a vest on, or like on your waist, and it tracks your movements or like something. And you put like these slippers on, you can run and walk and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Also,
I-
Can you send a request again?
I tried. I just tried it right now, and it's saying that you're still in the
yeah,
world.
like, to my right.
That's weird. I crashed.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah, we
saying
saw
it's
that.
saying that you're still
We
here
saw
with
that.
us.
Got Thanos.
You got Thanos snapped out of
You
here.
got Thanos.
No.
You know what?
He's one of the flowers.
Yeah, you're right. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
there you
Kix
go.
is on this side. Kix. I mean, I know you haven't seen sunlight lately, but I will cut out a hole through the roof to let sunlight in to let you photosynthesize.
Oh,
And
look
I
up
will
too
water
high,
you. I
can
will
see
water you
that.
soon. I don't come in here very often, but I will water you soon to get hydrated.
Okay.
I know you've been asking for. You've been begging for water and some
I
good
request one
fertilizer.
Lemonade.
Yeah, Inferno's over here on this side, and then Kix is over here on this side. So they'll always be with us in spirit as a flower. There we go.
Like, I can't
Always
look at you.
here.
I can still punch you.
Hey, Katie, what's wrong? Why don't you look at Turbo? He ain't looking bad
I
right now.
can't.
Look at
The
him.
lack
I
of-
dare you.
My presence is just too epic.
It's too epic
that
for her to
they
look at
crashed
you.
their
Yeah.
game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't even
Crashed
look
their
that way
game.
either. So
You can't.
Maybe it
That's
is you
look
giving me
left, I can't look
15
right.
FPS.
Oh.
So I'll have that 970 hopefully soon.
hopefully.
Holy
I
shit.
gotta plan something
Yeah,
out.
I don't know why.
Hopefully he
I-
orders those
like-
pieces.
I know some
It's
quest
like-
Oh,
users.
yeah.
Some
Three
quest users
lady over
can't
here.
stand being in this world for some reason now. I don't know why. Like I've tested out in my own quest too, and I was perfectly fine. But
So it's broken for Quest now.
some quest users, because like I said, I joined in here with my own quest too, and it was perfectly fine. I didn't have any issues.
Maybe it's when there's more than one person.
Yeah, because when I look
Well,
this way,
maybe.
it's fine. It's like 60 FPS. But if I look left, bam, 15 FPS.
But dude,
So-
you're on your computer though. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a 7870 HD. This card
Oh,
Mine's
okay.
just on in
is
the world
dirt.
too.
Yeah, it could be. It could be
This
the
card is a
all the.
PS4 GPU.
It's too much stigma in this world right now for them to handle.
Also, I might have a date for the 970 Turbo. I might have a date
Ooh.
for that.
Oh.
But you might get some food if you can come by too.
Sheesh! Give me
I'll
some
say
of
that.
that food. Talking about food, I'm
It's
actually
the
getting
first
pretty.
week of April.
Okay, first week. Oh shit! I won't be able to. Shit.
That's next week.
Is it
Yeah.
next week?
Yeah, this week coming up. So
Yeah.
the
It's the end of
first
March this week. This is crazy.
I feel like
Yeah.
March is taking
Shit.
forever.
March
Yeah,
take
March is-
forever.
Flew by.
Yeah, it really fucking did. I wish it did, to be
Taking
honest.
forever.
I'm turning
That's right,
19 in 6 months.
You said what?
I'm turning
Well, Bear, I'm
19
gonna call it because I
in
keep
6
You're
months.
calling it quits.
Get
I know
back into VR chat.
Yeah, it's weird. I
I'm
don't know
turning
why it
25.
keeps saying that you're in here
Wait a
with
minute.
us.
I was about to
But
say,
you
I was
were-
like, wait a minute.
You know, but it's okay. You know,
Oh,
one
my.
day, you know, you will blossom.
No.
You know, very brightly. Kix, you'll
I'm-
blossom.
Halfway to 30.
Very vivid colors.
You're nowhere near halfway to 30. You're
I'm
Alright, Bear, well, I'm gonna
halfway.
take
you're
off.
you're halfway to limbo. That's what you.
I have 1 year.
No, Katie, you
Yeah.
got many years. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katie's halfway there. You're halfway to limbo.
I'm more than halfway there.
I'm like,
No,
I
you're
don't
you're
know.
shh. You're halfway there.
Realistically, I'm halfway. Katie is 1 more year.
No, if you want to talk, if you want to talk,
Estimations or not.
if you want to talk realistically, you're 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
got 6
halfway
more
there,
months.
then I'm really close as well.
Wait, how old are you, Lo-Fi?
I'm gonna be 22 and
What the
coming
fuck?
up.
You're
Yeah.
you're like more than
What?
3/4 of the way then compared
I'm
to her. Then.
24. What you talking about?
Also, if you were halfway there, you'd be a lot younger. Just saying.
What do you mean?
yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, because half of 30 is 15. Unless you're saying something else now. What you saying? What you saying, Ray over here?
I'm a quarter there.
3
Well,
quarters.
all right, man. Well, I'm gonna take off because VR chat won't let me
3/4 or
back in.
something.
3 decent. No, it's.
You
All right,
want me
Kicks.
back in?
All right, Kicks. Take care. And thanks for joining us tonight.
Weird.
Well, I'll see you on
Bye,
Phew.
Fortnite Turbo.
Oh yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah. I'll download. I'll install it into my
Oh,
to my
snap. That
PC
sounds
so I could
good.
join
Not
y'all.
gonna lie.
All right, you guys.
Actually, dude.
Crypto heirloom looks so good.
Yo,
Later,
hey,
guys.
but you know what? Hey, but after this episode, I'm getting a bite to
Crypto
eat
heirloom.
because I'm damn hungry.
What are you
So,
gonna get, bro?
So,
I have no idea. Just see. I'll see what we got. I have no idea what we got right
I
now.
cooked some turkey ham
See where
grilled
my-
cheese. with
Turkey
some
ham and
tomato
grilled
soup.
cheese. Interesting.
It's pretty good.
Interesting
Quick
indeed.
I'm
tacos
gonna have
today.
a PB&J when I get off.
Nice, nice.
No.
Well, honestly, I mean, this. Let's see here. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I think we cut this episode short. I know we started late, everyone, but I gotta try to get these things running a bit back on schedule again. We were supposed to start at 5:30, but ended up starting it at 6. Had a delay with this avatar that I was trying to make for the podcast, but it didn't work out in the end. But it's all right. Don't worry about it.
I'm
Anyways,
broken.
hey, you know, I enjoyed having everyone, on tonight. It was very
First
fun.
ever podcast.
Yeah,
You know,
Lo-Fi, first time joining.
40,
So,
right? Is it 2 weeks?
no, it's actually the weekend coming up. So
Oh,
Sunday,
so next week?
next week.
Oh, okay, I thought you had something to do.
shit.
I didn't see you had something.
Oh, you know what? Shit, you're right. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that would have been very bad if I didn't make it that day. So not this week coming up, but the Sunday afterwards. So there's no streaming,
2 weeks
no
from now.
streaming next week. The week afterwards. I mean, I might stream on Saturday. Maybe I'll stream some Fortnite with y'all on
But
Saturday.
The podcast will be in 2
Are you
weeks
saying
exactly.
fart night?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Some
Yeah,
people say
yeah,
fart knife, some people say fork knife.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You know,
That might be
it's
Chinese
It's
name.
Fortnite, Katie, not Fartnite. Get it right. God damn. People in their fart nights, But anyways, like always, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode tonight. I mean,
Hell yeah.
sorry
Yeah,
for it
it's
being
fun.
so late. And but yeah, like always, support the peeps that got the content creating. Lo-Fi over here, the big old Roblox
Making
man,
music out here.
making music out here. DJ Lo-Fi. We got Turbo Heart, of course, with the co-hosting and the streams. We got Katie with the
Oh, yeah.
TikToks and the Snap and Pickle chats. And
Oh my god.
I hop back in streaming too, man.
it's all right. We got Rose of Wally World and you with Pickle Rick.
Oh yeah, Wally World. Losing their virginity in Wally World. What is
Hey,
happening?
Hey,
wait, what?
you get pickles in Wally World too. Long story. Talk about it off stream. Talk about it off stream. All right. So take care, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this stream tonight. And like always, until the next time, deuces. Woo!